Hi, Eyeshadow.
Can you take a look at the viewfinder and see if anything is actually showing up yet? Do you see a difference in the viewfinder?
Hi everyone, this is Emily for BeautyCounter. I'm going to start showing what I'm going to call demonstrations because I'm not a makeup artist, but I love makeup and I have very passionate opinions about how my looks work and what mood I match them with and what outfits I match them with. So for my first demonstration, I'm going to show you, since it's November, I'm going to show you the autumn look that I am in love with, beginning with Tint Skin Hydration. All right, this is touch-up concealer pen, and you have to click it in order to get the product. And when you first purchase this product, guess how many times you have to click it before it starts coming out? 10, 20, 80. So now on to the fun part, eyeshadow. I've heard a number of people say that they don't know what to do with a palette like this. I mean, you've got light, you've got shimmer, you've got matte, you've got all different shades, and they're like, yes. So, for November, here's what I have found. I like to start with a base, a lighter color, suede. I go in with the brighter color, sienna. A brighter, it's like an orange brown. And sable, which is a darker, deeper toned brown. And fun fact about BeautyCounter products, this eyeshadow palette has a mirror that you can withdraw, BeautyCounter on the back, and that's what I'll be using now. So, taking suede, top right corner, I'm gonna dab that all over my lid. So now I'm going back in with sienna, orange brown, all over the crease. Pick it up, knock some product off. Run it along the inside of the crease. And then when I'm done putting it on the crease, I'll go over and do it on the top of the lid just for some uniformity because I'm going to build on this later. Perfect. Now, going in with sable on the bottom left corner. And this one I will just put in the crease. Now I always like to go in with a blending brush, and just to make sure that there are no harsh lines, there's no product on this brush, it's just a big fluffy brush. I hope that's visible. Alright, now for the fun part. Taking copper, which is a very shimmery, light brown shade, pick it up with my finger, and I dot it on a closed lid over the top of the lid. So not that much higher, like maybe right around the crease of the lid. Now, I like to go back in. This is fine right here because you've got your shimmer, you've got your shadow, you've got your contour, you've got your color. I like to go in with Penny. This is one of the mica shades, one of the real shimmery shades, which is part of their limited edition Holiday Eye Sparklers palette. And just, not even up onto the crease, just on the lid, and pat and kind of drag. You see the sparkle? All right. Now, you can do one of two things with this. You can go in around the lids with, around like the lash line, the top and the bottom. Cinnamon, that'll take it to a darker, stronger look. Or sienna, which will give it a brighter, more focused on the eyes, a warmer look. For my purposes, I have fallen in love with the black eye pencil, because I find it just gives it a more autumnal, there's a contrast between the soft brown and the strong black around the eye. And I just take it right along the lash line. And then under the bottom lash line. And then I like to tight line. Pull your eye, skin on your eye down a little bit, and then on that pink rim, not in your eyeball. Don't poke your eye. The little rim right on top of the lash line. Just trace it gently. And continuing with eyes, I always curl my eyelashes, always. It just helps to flip the eyelashes up, let some more light in the eye, just gives you a general brightness. And I'm not sure if it'll pick up on camera, but the difference that it makes. And I'll clamp, and then I'll pull up a little bit and clamp. It looks like a horror movie. So, and of course, trusty mascara. I'm using their volumizing mascara. Now, for cheeks, I use suede and sienna on my cheeks. I was skipping a step. All right, so suede I use as contour, using a slender, flat-ish brush. I go in with suede and tap a little off the side. You really don't need much for this, or it's gonna clearly come across as contour. And one thing that helps too, if you do the fish, feel for the cheekbone, and then right under that. And all you're trying to do is give the illusion of shadows. And then I like to take it along my jawline just to strengthen the illusion of a strong jawline. Now I go in with sienna. Again, very lightly. So make sure that I can see. Just tap lightly with the brush, and then, no joke, tap most of it off. And smile. Find the apples of your cheeks. And then just making sure that you're one finger away from your nose and one finger under your eye. That will really help to define your cheeks and keep your face symmetrical. So now I use BeautyCounter brow pencil in, I think, medium. This is not the brow pencil that I would normally use to define my eyebrows. I just want them to be, I want them to be a background player. I want the eyes, the cheeks, and the lips to be the statement. And then the eyebrows, I just want them to be visible but not obvious, if that makes sense. Just gonna run, drawing small upward strokes. Basically just filling in little hairs where I don't have little hairs. Quite gently. Generally in the direction of where the growth is. And then, using the opposite end, there's a little spoolie to groom. And that also blends in one fantastic step. Lovely. For my final step, Color Intense Lipstick, I'm using 9 to 5 because it's a real deep berry, but it's also a neutral. And it complements the strength of the eyes without taking the spotlight. And sometimes I like to take the sponge and just run the clean edge along the bottom, just so that there's no harsh line. And that is my favorite autumn look. So that is my autumn look using the BeautyCounter Classic Eyeshadow Palette. I will link in the description where you can get these things. Thank you for watching. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Bye-bye.